Hey everyone, Good Kyle here, and I want to get two things right off the bat. One, you're going to notice Battlefield 3 footage for a lot of these upcoming commentary slash opinion vids, and this footage is just myself going 96 and 34 on Team Deathmatch on Canals. And also, when I say I want to see Andrew Ryan in Bioshock Infinite, I mean just mentioned or alluded to, not physically in the game. So I don't know if anyone else is like me, but I love it when there's like subtle hints or these small lines drawn from game to game that is not necessarily, a series or a trilogy, but it takes place in the same, universe or cosmos. Sort of like with Eco and Shadow of the Colossus. I believe Shadow Colossus happens first. And, spoilers, but, I mean, who hasn't beaten Shadow of the Colossus by now? But, at the end, there's that little baby who's born, and that baby is Eco, I believe, which is into the, the first game, or technically the second game in the series. I just love that small little, connection. I mean, it's not meant to be a sequel, it's just there. It's just this nice connection, and it makes me feel, I guess, comforting, just knowing that story, or that plot, or that instance is in this game. It's just right off to the side, and for some reason that makes the game story or lore just a little bit better for me. I don't know why, but it does. It gives me that feeling of completeness, I suppose. So when I say that, I'm towards Andrew Ryan. He obviously can't physically be in Bioshock Infinite, because Bioshock Infinite takes place in 1912, and Bioshock 1 took place in the 50s, I believe, so quite a big gap there. And besides, the earliest date of, I believe, anything known about Andrew Ryan is 1917, where he witnessed some, Russian Revolution, where he's, sort of kind of got his attitudes from, but he was a child or a teenager then, so he can't really be in Bioshock Infinite unless they pull some baby crap. But again, I don't want to see Andrew Ryan in Bioshock Infinite. I just want to see him alluded to, like maybe there's a family member of Andrew Ryan, and you wouldn't know it unless you caught a subtle hint of what this potential family member says, or you find an audio recording, or just a collectible, and it mentions maybe someone who's writing this collectible saying, I saw this interesting kid who was talking about the freedom to choose, as his mother looked on and not paying attention when he was on Earth and not in Columbia. I think that would be really interesting, and I'm sure the internet will go buzz with that type of thing. And Kevin Levine is not the person to, squander an opportunity. Better yet, I would love it if a person in Bioshock Infinite would play a role into, the I guess the destiny of Andrew Ryan. This whatever person just comes in contact with Ryan, and it doesn't show this in game. It's just alluded to via anything really, and because of this, it played a significant part in Andrew Ryan's choices or something. Like he was given an object, or he was told something very proficient, and so then that inspired, Andrew Ryan, along with all the stuff he saw, to go along with all that stuff which happened in the first game. But if Kevin Levine and the Bioshock Infinite team did that, I think that would cement, and if they did it right, it would cement this awesome storytelling, just art, because Bioshock 1 was amazing. It set up this whole just lore and world that very few games have accomplished, and with this new Bioshock game, which is already shaping up to be just as good, I would love it if some sort of connection was made with the founder of Rapture. I mean, it would just make the game so much better for me. So if you agree with me, I mean, let me know. I'd love to have a conversation with you on the, just the repercussions this could have in the comments. And if you disagree, tell me why, because I can see how it would be kind of cheesy. But if you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments, because I would love to talk about this. I love the speculation of things that, as I mentioned before, give me a feeling of, more completeness towards the game. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching.